The Collaboratory is a graduate demonstration project in the future of learning, exploring one solution to the problems and issues surrounding collaboration in schools 3 to 5 years in the future. In the real world, people collaborate on projects and are evaluated based on their process and results. In school, however, students typically work individually and are evaluated with tests. While most teachers recognize the value of collaboration, the barrier in schools is that teachers have difficulty managing team projects and evaluating students who work in them. Moreover, collaboration is hard to teach, but easier to learn in practice. For a collaborative environment to succeed in schools, it must address the following critical success factors. Let students learn by doing. Provide a context for collaboration. Give students ownership. Give teachers tools for management and evaluation. The Collaboratory is one approach to these issues. It is a virtual, collaborative learning environment. The Collaboratory is a digitally created room which a student team uses to work on a project, much like the way creative teams in business use a shared project space. It helps students learn to collaborate by embedding tools to facilitate teamwork within the environment itself. It embeds that teamwork within project-based learning so that students learn by doing. The Collaboratory runs on CTV, an interactive TV platform developed by graduate student Jeff Harris. CTV allows students to use the Collaboratory at school or at home without expensive computers. The Collaboratory is optimized for the CTV controller, an input device providing better control in a rich, interactive environment than a mouse and keyboard. In developing the concept for the Collaboratory, initial observation was conducted at a Chicago inner-city public high school. It demonstrated that collaboration was a real opportunity for exploration. Based on early concept sketches of the Collaboratory, physical prototypes were built to study various behaviors associated with collaboration, such as sharing of tools, visual and verbal communication, and multitasking. Results from observational analysis, along with detailed research on collaboration and project work, led to the design of the Collaboratory. Each student team creates their own Collaboratory for their project. Collaboratories for all teams working on a given class assignment, for example, a 20th century history project, are clustered in project neighborhoods. Teams build collaboratories with walls representing the 6 basic project steps of brainstorming, organization, planning, research, development, and deliverables, along with 2 walls for communication and management. Students can change or customize their Collaboratory at any time. The Collaboratory uses a 3-dimensional interface which allows students to organize information and use tools in an intuitive way. A functional behavioral prototype on a computer was critical to test ease of use and to verify that navigation became secondary to doing work. The tools and resources fall into 3 general categories: collaboration tools, project tools, and teacher tools. Collaboration tools facilitate collaboration or teach aspects about working together. Many are needed to bridge the gap between remote and local work. In addition to standard collaborative tools such as whiteboards and video conferencing, the environment has an additional set of tools, some of which are only possible with computers. The intro panel appears upon entry, displaying messages and a log of activity since the user was last in. Recipes are high-level, step-by-step guides for doing tasks involving teams, such as facilitating a meeting. Video post-its allow asynchronous communication like email, but as the functional prototype showed, are far more powerful. Hi, Jason. Students understood messages quicker, made fewer errors when doing tasks specified in the messages, and did not have to review the messages as they did with email. Finally, avatars represent users within the space. They not only show who is present and where they are focused, but also allow spontaneous video conferences. Project tools focus on making project work more productive or understandable. The Collaboratory provides access to standard 2D computer applications such as Inspiration by letting users plug in to an application panel. Wall mapping transforms data of one type, for example brainstorming lists, into data within an application. Bots are physical manifestations of macros that perform routine tasks for the team, such as automatically archiving work done in a session. The media panel is the team's shared repository of digital information and allows them to organize media in the manner which best suits their work. Students use the vortex to open portals to information sources like the web and gather information. Teacher tools provide quantitative and qualitative levels of detail about work done in the Collaboratory. Trails gives the teacher a thumbnail view of how students have been working and what they've been working on. It's particularly helpful in rapidly seeing what all teams have been doing between classes. Teachers can get the same information in real time as they fly over collaboratories in the neighborhood. Finally, teachers can look at deliverables by student or look at detailed logs of their work. Compared to typical methods of teaching and testing, the Collaboratory offers the advantages of learning by doing, real-world skills, increased motivation, higher productivity, and better results. It also has the spin-off advantages of respect for other skills, pride in work, and reading is less of a barrier to learning. One promising direction for future work in this area is clearly its application to remote work in business.